Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to show you how to create an interactive and visually engaging button animation using HTML, Tailwind CSS, and a bit of JavaScript. As you can see, it starts with a pulsing effect, inviting users to click, and on click, it rotates slightly, stops pulsing, changes text, and gives visual feedback by changing color. This effect is perfect for adding some interactive flair to your website's buttons. Let's jump right in. Like as always, we will create a folder for our work, and inside it create an index.html file. Then create a basic HTML structure. We're starting with a simple doc-type HTML declaration and setting up our document with some essential meta tags. Also, give a title for our project. Within the head section, we will add a link to Tailwind CSS using a CDN. This will let us use Tailwind's utility classes to style our button quickly. Open our Project Live server so we can see the changes in browser visually. In the body, we will add a simple layout. I'm centering everything on the screen using Tailwind's utility classes like Flex, Item Center, and Justify Center. I've also added a gradient background that goes from purple to blue, just to make our button stand out. Now, let's add the button itself. This button has a lot of Tailwind classes to style it. I've used px6 and pi3 for padding, font bold for bold text, text white and b blue 600 for color, and rounded full to give it a pill shape. For the animations and transitions, I've added Hover Beige Red 500 to change the color when you hover over it and transition to make it smooth. Also, there's Hover Scale 105 to make the button pop slightly on hover, and Active Scale 95 to give a subtle press down effect. Before we move into our JavaScript part, add a custom animation to give our button a pulsing effect. Inside the style tag, define a class called Pulse. This class uses a CSS keyframe animation that slightly scales up the button to create a pulsing effect. Don't worry if this looks complex. Once you see it in action, it will make more sense. See, here's the pulse effect that we just make. Now on to the JavaScript. We'll use a few event listeners to add some interactivity. When the button is clicked, the text and color of the button will change, and the pulse animation will stop. When the button is clicked, the following things happen. The text inside the button changes to clicked. The pulsating animation is removed with the button.classRemovePulse. The background color is changed to green using the button.classList.addBackgroundGreen to 500. Then, to add some extra flair, I use a mouse over event to add a rotation effect by adding a class called hover rotate 45. This gives it a 45-degree twist when you hover over it. The mouse out event resets the rotation by removing that class. Let's take a look at our interactive button now. As you can see, it starts with a pulsing effect, inviting users to click. And on click, it stops pulsing, changes text, and gives visual feedback by changing color. And that's it, a quick and easy way to add a fun, interactive button to your site using HTML, Tailwind CSS, and JavaScript. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tricks like this. See you next time.